It's Excursion Day, and we are absolutely thrilled for this adventure. Let's go explore the Lagos Blue Rail Line and historical Freedom Park.
Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Nurul-Islam Private School, Ikorodu, where students of this school are going on an educational trip from Ikorodu to the Lagos State Blue Rail Line, from there to Lagos Freedom Park. And this is an educational trip where the students are going to be exposed to the intellectualism and modernism of Lagos State. Join me on this journey while we go from the Lagos State Blue Rail Line from Marina to Mile 2, and from there we head back to Marina, from there to Freedom Park, Lagos Island. Thank you so much and God bless you all.
The students departed from the school premises in 4 luxurious coaster buses. This is a testament to the fact that the school prioritizes the safety and comfortability of the students. As we settle into the buses, the students begin chanting Adhkar, offering their prayers in congregation, seeking journey mercies for all. Our journey was smooth, and we give thanks to the Almighty. We have now arrived at the Lagos Blue Line. The students entered through the second entrance, thereby using the escalator to the converging point.
We are live at the Lagos Blue Rail Line Marina Station, and as you can see, the students are here already. They've gotten their curry card, but we are waiting for them to be sensitized on how to use the curry card to access the train, and of course the etiquette of the train ride. Thank you so much as you join us on this journey. Stay tuned.
The coordinators of the Blue Line conducted a sensitization session for the students, educating them on the do's and don'ts.
This is the Blue Line. Lagos State has planned 6 rail lines, 6. But this is the Blue Line. And I'm sure your teachers will be taking note. So please take note. The Blue Line is a 27-kilometer rail line. How many kilometers? 27 kilometers. But we have done the first phase. The first phase is 13 kilometers. How many kilometers is that? 13 kilometers. So the 13 kilometers starts from here to Mile 2. So the train will take about 25 minutes to get you to Mile 2. Now when you compare that with taking to bus will probably take like 1 hour, 25 minutes, if the road is okay. But if the road is not okay, it will take you more than 2 hours. So you can imagine the time to save using the rail line. So we have 5 stations. 5 stations. Station number 1 is here. What's the name of this place? Marina train station. The next station is National Theatre. What is the name of that station? After National Theatre, we have Igomu. What is that one? Igomu. After Igomu, we have Alaba. And the last station is Mile 2. So there are 5 stations. So can we repeat the stations? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. students are great students. Clap for yourself.
Now it's time for the dopamine rush as we prepare for a train ride. Each student uses their cowrie card to access the train. Everyone finds a comfortable seat while teachers and tour guides assist with coordination. The train is in motion and our tour guide provides us with detailed explanations of different locations and landmarks along the way.
So now we are heading to the first stop. What's the first stop? Or where is the first stop? National what? So look at this side. You know the other time I was talking about ship, right? Look at it. That's a boat going over there. Some people pile from here to Badagry, to Shita Bay and all of that. Takwa Bay, sorry. You get it? So now we are heading to National Theatre. You can see this is CMS. This is CMS. This is the CMS church. One of the first church in Nigeria. Okay? That's it. So this street is Marina. Marina. This road is Marina. Most of these giant companies in Nigeria, they have their branches here, especially banks. You get it? You can see this is Union Bank, First Bank, and you see the biggest of all, which is the UBA. Their headquarters is there. You see? So here this is Lagos, and that's the dome for Lagos Central Mosque. That's it over there. Then some other towers around here.
Lagos a beauty to behold, a land of breathtaking architectural designs. Its buildings and skyscrapers stand as remarkable achievements in the city's history. The view is absolutely breathtaking, and it's a sight you should definitely explore. On one side, you see the impressive city skyline, and on the other side, the vast ocean leading to the Atlantic Ocean. Now it's time to delve into the fascinating
welcome back.
history
After a whole lot of
Freedom Park.
exciting experience at the Lagos Blue Rail Line, we are now at the Freedom Park, Lagos Island, Lagos. You can see the students are excited to be here, and we are waiting for the tour guide to guide us through every iconic places in this Freedom Park. And as we all know, Freedom Park was formerly a prison before it was turned to a Freedom Park. And this is a prison where high-ranking personalities that fought for democracy for Nigeria, this is where they were imprisoned. So as a result of that, that is why we find it interesting for students to come and also, of course, to come and learn.
At the Freedom Park, the tour guide entertained the students with various games, and the game was between boys and girls.
When they get an answer correctly, you can encourage them. Encourage your team. Okay? The boys, team goal. The girls, team champion. We get it. Now, rules of engagement. You have 1 minute. In 1 minute, if you can answer as many as possible, answers that you can give, I'll just be dropping the question. Okay, in 1 minute, I'll read the question, you say the answer. You get it?
Help you. Who was that? Okay, there's still. Yeah, let me have the empty plate.
So the questions are going to be on general knowledge. General knowledge. Hello. Team Gold, are you ready? Team Gold, are you ready? Team Gold, you are ready, right? Team Gold audience, are you ready? You see these boys? Team Champion, are you ready? 1-0 automatically. The girls are winning the boys. Team Gold, are you ready? Alright, Team Gold. Have you started? Now, 1, 2, go. Where is the White House located? Washington DC, that's one. Note it, please, one question. The next one, which animal is the fastest in the world? Cheetah, correct. The next one, if you are a boy, what gender are you? 3. What is the longest river in the world? Longest river in the world. Don't say anything. River, correct. How many questions now? 4 correctly. How many legs does butterflies have? 6, that's correct. Who composed the national anthem of Nigeria? That's wrong. Do we still have time? That's wrong. The correct answer is Ben Otiasi.
Time up.
The time is up. How many questions correctly?
5 correctly.
No, 4.
5.
Okay, 5 out of 6. Thank you, audience. Team Gold, encourage yourself now. Kabirullah! See, the girls, you know that you have, the boys, you have edge. You don't know if they are going to get their own question. questions correctly. You get it? So don't lose hope. Let's begin. Team champion, are you ready? Timekeeper, are we good? At the count of 2. I'm sorry. 1, 2. The first question. Ajaokuta is famous for what? Ajaokuta is famous for what? Pass. Okay, that's wrong. The correct answer is iron and steel. Number 2. When did Nigeria become a republic? When exactly in 1963? October what? October 1st, that's correct. Number 3. Which is the oldest university in Nigeria? University of Ibadan, that's correct. Number 3, do we still have time? When did GSM become available in Nigeria? Fast, okay. The correct answer is 2001. Then the next one. What is Nigeria's national motto? That's wrong. No, it's wrong correctly. The next one, okay, let me tell you the answer. Unity and faith, peace and progress. Now the next one is, what is the slogan for Lagos State? That's correct.
Time up.
How many did they get correctly?
3.
So the boys 5, the girls 3. Wow. The questions are hard. So at the end of this segment, alright, for this segment, the boys won. Team good. So that's 1-0. Now let's go another round. This one is going to be 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Team good. What is the slogan for Enugu? Pass. What is the slogan for Ekiti? What is the slogan for Edo State? What is the slogan for Ebonyi? What is the slogan for Oyo State? Are you the one I've asked you? Oyo State. What is the slogan for Ogun State? Who is the governor of Lagos State? Who is it? Correct. Just one. Who is the now, who is the deputy governor of Lagos State? That's correct.
Time up.
So 2 questions in this round. What do you like for them? For the girls.
Hold.
Okay, I should hold. 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
For the girls. Are you ready? What is the slogan for Borno State? Capital of Nigeria is what? That's correct. How many minutes left? Okay, what is the capital of USA? Capital of Ghana. Capital of
2 now, 2 points.
Okay, 2 questions. Capital of Benin. Benin Republic.
Time up.
That's 2-2. That's a tie. Now let's move on to the next round, the next segment. This next segment is a charade one. And this is it. You will pick something here, starting from the group leader. You pick one, you describe in 1 minute. You pick one, okay, don't let me select. As a team, discuss within yourself and pick somebody. You pick something, you describe it for your colleagues without saying it. So they'll just guess the correct answer. So this is the representative for Team Gold and the representative for Team Champion. Now let's go. In 1 minute, please, the time. That's correct. That's correct. That's what we have there. That's correct. How many questions? 4. Yeah, speaking about banana what? Do we still have time?
Time up.
The time is up. So how many correctly? 5. But how did you get that banana food? Nice one. Now for the girls, let's go. Who is the representative? Come here. That's 2.
Bubbles.
What is it?
I said yes, but
Oh yeah. Pass. How many questions currently now?
1.
Why do you get the team?
Aeroplane. Is Aisha, is the what? How many questions? 5.
The time is up.
After them.
Now for the last time, just one person that can make these people laugh. One person that can make them laugh. Who is funny here? Who is funny here? Very funny. Oh yeah. You are representing your team. Now go and make them laugh. Continue trying. 30 seconds. Very good. That means the boys have 1. Make them laugh.
You are not even making yourself laugh. Your even she has not started, you are all smiling.
Our tour guide enlightened us about the historical places and significant points in the park.
A church. Besides, we have a police station. Okay. So whenever the Queen is around, the Queen of England, whenever she's around, she stays around here. Hello. Doctor Inambi Azikwe, and this is Sir Ahmadu Bello, and then this is Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Okay, so they are simple. So whenever they go down from there, okay, it's simple. Whenever they highlight from there, the CMS, this is where the place is, and this is where we so it's dedicated in memory of the Solar Children Olori from 1960 to 2022. That's a filmmaker, a photographer, and a fisherman. Okay? Now just stay here and look at that particular place. That's the amphitheater. You see the amphitheater? You see that red, that yellow and black car? That's a taxi. That's the foremost means of transportation in Lagos, like commercial transport. That's it over there. And then you can see Lekki, Victoria Island, that's just an inscription of. Then if you see the other one, this particular one here, see that it shows. Hello. Now, this is the room as it is stated here. No, from what we know, what is groom? Who is a groom? Husband to be, not husband. Husband to what? To be. So, in Isoko and Iwobo, in the culture, the groom will kneel down with one leg up and another leg down, just like this, to the father-in-law. Do you get it? The groom is going to do like this, in this position, in order to respect, to show sign of respect to the father-in-law. You get it? Alright, let's go.
They are not catching. You can see that one is gold. Yes. Somehow, this one can fly. So if you have like biscuits, rice, and all of that, and you put it inside, you see the way they will rush out to come and eat. Anything. You have rice, just put little and see their reaction. They'll come up and eat. They'll come up and eat. Alright, let's go to the last place.
And this idea is what we use to identify which court is this Eyo from. For people that for Eyo that put on black hat, they are Oniko, Eyo Oniko. You get it? We have Eyo Oniko, we have Eyo Laba, we have Eyo Adimu, we have Eyo Angere, we have Eyo Eti, we have Eyo Tosumu, we have different kinds of Eyos. And all these Eyo, they comes out in this Lagos Island. There is no other local government that has court for Eyo. It's just Lagos Island. We have the Olori of Lagos, who is Akishiku. How many of you know Akishiku of Lagos? You don't know? Don't worry, find out. It's the Olori of Lagos. You get it? And the head of all the Eyo is Eyo Adimu. What do I call it? Eyo Adimu. That's the head of all the Eyos. Do you get it? So they have different colors, but every other thing is going to be white. The only thing that make them differ is just the upper and then the hat. For some yellow, for some green, for some blue, for some red. Angere is purple. Ologere is green and yellow. There's another one plain yellow. There's another one blue and white, red and white, black and white and white. Do you get it? Now let's move.
When the students got to the Freedom Park, they settled and had their sumptuous lunch of rice and fish.
All right, hello everyone. So we are live at the Mile 2 station, which is the last station. So before we proceed on going back to Marina, we want to hear from our students what they think and how they feel about this new experience. So hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
Nurul-Islam.
You are in which class?
SS1.
So what do you think about this blue rail line?
I like it. I like that it has AC. Well, the one thing I really don't like is the fact that we can't drink water or like, cause I'm really thirsty. I like the fact that we got to see the National Theater. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the fact that there was the difference because there was an up rail and then there was a down rail. I noticed that. Yeah, and I got to see some communities because when we were traveling on the up rail, I got to see people selling goods and how their houses looked, and I like that.
Nam assalamu alaikum. What's your name and which class are you in?
Okay, I'm in SS3, the health prefect of Nurul-Islam private school. So this rail line is a really fast and effective rail line, and I will also tell the government that they should extend their project to places like Ikorodu and other places of Lagos where more people use it more effectively. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and you're in which class?
I'm Miss Fabiba and I'm in SS3.
Alright, so what advice do you have for users?
So I advise them to follow the rules strictly because the rules are very, very hard to follow. And I advise them to make sure they maintain it very well because maintenance matters a lot.
Alright, thank you so much.
Ojetine Farida and I'm in SS3.
Alright, so what do you think about this blue rail line experience?
It's a very nice experience. It's comfortable, reliable, and even less expensive than other means of transportation.
Alright, so do you think it's safe for usage?
Yes, I think it's safe for usage.
So what advice do you have for commuters?
My advice is for them to just adhere to the rules and regulations, because if you look around the train, you're going to see some prohibited things that you're not meant to do. So my advice to everybody is just for everybody to adhere to the rules and regulations and restricted precautions. Yeah. Thank you to Lagos State Government for transportation.
So do you have any recommendation for Lagos State Government as regards the train? Like, what else do you think they need to add to this train?
According to my observation, the train is actually not really long and does not it does not accommodate a lot of people because some are standing and some are sitting and some will not want to stand up because at times it might be an adult that want to come in, and what if the adult is like somebody that is on crutches? You don't expect everybody to stand up for the adult. Like they should create more room for people so it can be more comfortable and
Alright, thank you Lagos State Government.
thank you.
Say thank you Lagos State Government.
Thank you, Lagos State Government.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What's your name, sir?
Dr. Hamza Muhammad Jami.
So what do you think about this blue rail line experience?
Well, this is fantastic. It's outstanding. There's no other word than to say excellence. It's indeed excellent. And one of the things I have in mind is, if I've been thinking of jackpot syndrome, I will go and withdraw all my applications and stay in Nigeria. And if you can have engagement like that of Lagos State, Nigeria will surely be a very, very good place. And the idea of people trooping out will definitely be stopped. It's an evidence that the future is sure and the future is good. Nothing will I say than to say excellence. Of course, it can be done better. It can be done better, but for now, I don't have any other score other than A1 distinction.
Alright, so why do you think it's a good experience for students to explore?
Well, number one, we have been teaching them about tax in school. And Lagos State Government has put tax matter in the forefront. And for them to see what the tax, part of what the tax is being used for, some of them will definitely tell their parents, their mom, dad, please pay your tax. That is the slogan. We encourage them to pay that because this is a product of tax payment and many of other experience. So I think it's an experience for them to. So of course, some of them, their parents must have not been here, but by the virtue of their education, they have experienced it and they can say something at home. Perception can now change.
So what advice do you have for users?
Well, you see, I have this feeling that Lagosians generally, they are bad users. But there are rules written clearly, particularly don't eat, don't drink rule. So enforcement should be in place, and users should please and please follow the rules. If you can follow the rules, definitely it will be a lasting experience for the state. So follow, just abide by the rules that have been stated.
What do you have for Lagos State government?
For Lagos State government, I would say wow, and I want them to start thinking of expanding this. I know it is a very huge investment, and they can do more. So I appeal to them. For example, now we are from Ikorodu, and we are really yearning to have this kind of experience in Ikorodu. So I know it's in the pipeline, but the faster it is, the better. So that's my advice for the government, and particularly the traffic areas. It can solve a lot of problems, and that's all for now.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's my pleasure.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's your name, ma?
Mrs. Amsa Kafilat, the principal of Nurul-Islam Comprehensive College.
So, ma, what do you think about this new experience of Blue Rail Line?
Wow, this experience is a very nice one. So easy, convenient, interesting. Honestly, I give the Lagos State government kudos. It's a wow experience. And I believe that, as we can see, the children are very excited. They are happy. It is what they have learned in their civic education, and now they are having the life experience of what they have learned in the classroom. Education is not just about the 4 walls of the classroom. Going out or taking students out on excursion to experience what they have learned, to have the practical experience of what they have learned in the classroom, I believe is a good one, is an exciting one.
So what advice do you have for users?
My advice for users is that let's just be orderly. This has come to stay. The Lagos State government has done a fantastic job for everybody, just to decongest the transport system. And I believe as users, what we should do is let's just maintain what we have. Let's keep the facility clean. Let's take it as our personal belonging, so that we can always take care of it. And I believe that the Lagos State government will do more for us. We thank the government. I will give kudos to the Lagos State government.
All right, thank you so much, man.
Alhamdulillah, we got home safely. All thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the journey mercies. The excursion is such a memorable and interesting experience. See you in the next one. Bye for now.